Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Tank, and this is the Outer Worlds, part 10 to be exact. In the last episode, we did the distress call and a few of those missions. We recovered Vaughn's research, and we had, dang it, I can't remember his name, but we got that diet toothpaste. Now, we need to go get Anton's research. We had left Cassandra O'Malley last episode, so we're gonna help her out this episode. She wanted us to clear some raps and some prisoners, or some marauders. I'm not sure what they are, actually. But she said they would be here, so we're going to go ahead and try to help her out, guys. If you like this series, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel for more of the Outer Worlds content. I will be giving how-tos in the future. Tell me what you guys think about the audio, the video, all that good stuff, and let's see what this guy has to say, guys.
You damn turncoat. We saw everything. You must think me a fool. I was watching on the security cameras. You got downright friendly with the outlaw leader. I reckon we got nothing to say to each other. You best back yourself out of here. Nice and slow. I don't want to take anyone on today. I'm just doing my damn job. You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't exactly putting me in a mind to compromise. Don't reckon the company's gonna see it that way. I let them walk. Doc Crane will be so far up my ass, everything will smell of flop sweat. I reckon I don't see any better solution. Fine, damn it. We'll pull out. Here, my key card. It'll get you access to the whole place. Full stakes, people. We're heading back to town.
We managed to persuade and intimidate in the same conversation, ending with the key that's going to help us get her out.
I would
Check it
ask
out,
what
guys.
was on your mind, but the answer is obviously me. Ask away. I have got nothing but time. Sell it, of course. I don't have any use for the scribblings of idiotic scientists, but whoever gave me this tip obviously does. Assuming I make it out of this place alive. And with my ship out of commission, I'll have to leave on foot and hope my luck changes. One problem at a time, I suppose. I have been asking myself the same question. Our tactics were sound, but no battle plan survives contact with the enemy. We were acting on a good tip, but the tip never mentioned the raps. When we hit the lab, those raps got loose, tore through as many of ours as theirs. From the day we are born, we are made to obey. Never question, never hope. Never dream of anything greater than the lot appointed to us. Corporations expect us to work until the day we die. But they could not give a half-bit shit about our lives.
Yo, sounds like real life though, really?
No one asks why anymore. The establishment tells us to live here, work there, eat that, drink this. All our choices are made for us, so we forget we ever had a choice. I am doing this because I can. Because it thrills me. Because I take a deep and profound pleasure from stabbing at the heart of corporate power, no matter how shallow the wound. Orphans. Is that what you are calling yourself now? Here. Let it never be said that I do not reward good work.
Forward just a little bit to just get her right out, guys, because there was a little bit of fighting to get her out. I had to kill some raps, and then you see me convince the porter guy to move his clique out. That's all that you really needed to do, and then you got to convince her to give you the research. I told her that it was faulty, and then she handed it right over, so we're going to go give that to Crane. I had learned later on in the video, but you can actually take all three of the research that you gain and take it to Gladius. And then those are the secrets that she tells you about, and then that's what you need to get the nav key. You're gonna see I fucked up guys. And here are those wraps. I don't need to kill him anymore to free Cassandra, but I'm still gonna do it because that guy wanted me to. He wanted me to keep them on ice, but I couldn't keep the mom on ice because as you can see, she's trying to kill me. And you'll notice there is a huge difference between this video and my episode 2. I want to say part 1, but part 1 was all cinematic, so it doesn't matter. But part 2 was pretty long. It was dragging a long time. I was running a lot. But as you can see in this video, I fast forward the parts that have action. I cut to the important conversations. I cut out some parts of the conversations, guys. I want this all to skip to the point. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Now that we handled the mega rap, we need to let this concussion leave us, and then we could turn on the sedative. Because there are still a few raps in here, guys. They're all the ones sleeping in these containers or whatever. So we're going to sedate them instead, and then go return the research to Anton. Tell me what you guys think about this game so far. I absolutely love it, man. I've only been to like 4 or 5 places, but I love the color. I love some of the crazy characters. Oh my
Damn right we
gosh.
left the lab. What's left there that's worth dying for?
You let them get away. Worthless, the lot of you.
Well, you get what you pay for, don't you?
Anton does not seem too happy, but Porter is right. You get what you paid for.
That no-account fool Porter and his crew are even more worthless than I could have imagined. They've abandoned their posts. This is madness. My research? Please tell me you've recovered it. That's... You can't possibly understand the enormity of what you've done for me. And what, pray tell, is the status of our raptidons? That complicates the equation somewhat. No matter, I have the research. Excellent. If we're done here, I'd like to get back to work. You understand?
What a grumpy old fart, guys. Going to the groundbreaker, we're gonna go talk to Gladys, give her the secrets, get the nav key, and be on our way to, I think it was Stellar Bay. Yeah, we're gonna be on our way to Stellar Bay, just putting a few things away, guys. Yeah, you could use these as containers. Anything on your ship that has that transfer, you can use as a container. Not all containers have that transfer feature. So let's go ahead and head to the groundbreaker, guys. Yeah. Breaker, we need to speak to Gladius. Over.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
I wish the Ada was more than a computer, man. I wish she was like an MK robot or something. Like, you know, the ones we shoot at? Oh, wow. Or like a combat drone. That would be sweet. Check it out, guys. Let's talk to Gladius. It's another old
Have you had a
fart.
moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
And I'm trying not to pay 10,000 bits, guys.
What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up?
This is the screen where you would give Gladius the secrets. Unfortunately, I gave all the secrets back to Roseway. They could keep them.
Well, that's just swell, sweetheart. Good for you. A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown in a batch of my famous sugar cookies just to sweeten the deal. If Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps from Monarch, golly me, someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught. Darnation. It sounded like a gold mine, but maybe that's just my old hopes getting in the way. I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime.
So this is where I discovered that I have to pay 10,000 bits.
What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom?
And I actually fucked up because I went to go trade with
Anytime,
Gladys, which
sweetheart.
she has a really
You
good
know where to
pistol,
find me.
guys. FYI. And this pistol
Gracious.
cost
I was just
$4,000,
sitting-
and I wasn't,
I've
or
got a lovely little
4,000
throw
bits.
pillow.
I'm sorry, and I
Just
was
something
not
I
paying
tossed together.
attention at all. And here's the screen showing where I fucked up and bought that pistol, and then I tried to sell it back, and it was selling for way cheaper than I bought it for. Look at that, 4,325 bits. I purchased it, went to sell it back, and it was only worth 400 bits. Now that's what I call a rip-off right there, guys. It was a pretty good gun. It's a pistol.
Great law, is it
It's
hot
like a
in here?
5-burst toxic
Or is it
gun.
just
It's
my
really good,
glands
but
acting straight to
not
the
what I
point, eh?
wanted.
All right,
at
then,
all.
on you go. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Anytime, sweetheart. It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children.
And as you can
Care to listen
see,
with me?
I
Anytime,
cannot afford
sweetheart.
this nav key
You know
anymore,
where to
guys,
find
and there's
me.
no option for me to get it from Bear. I believe the nav key is in here, guys, but there's like 2 guards. There's Gladys, and I don't want to be a savage and just start killing people. So
If you're here for this
I'm gonna
week's
have to go do
magazine
some
club
other
week,
side missions,
want a
like the one that I
charming
missed
copper
on
kettle off that girl who
Edgewater.
runs the
Come
pub.
back when I have enough
She's a fierce arm
and
wrestler,
buy it.
but
Simple
she's
as
no
that, guys.
match for your pal Gladys.
So when I leave, go do some side missions, come back with enough currency, I'm gonna pick that up. See, when I try to sell it, 427, it's ridiculous. So I'm not selling that. You gotta be kidding me. Don't worry, guys, because I'm gonna skip all that grinding that I'm gonna have to do to get all those bytes, those cartridge bytes, to get the nav key, which is 10,000. I'm about 4,000 off because that's what I spent on the pistol. So, oh my lord, guys. But we came back and we have the money, so let's
Great
check
Lord,
it
is it
out.
hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again? Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else? Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
It's always a happy day on the Groundbreaker
Hey,
when
boss,
you spend
if you need a tour
10,000
guide,
fucking bits.
I've seen all 12 episodes of Terror on Monarch. Kind of an expert.
Monarch is a wretched hive of terrorism and anarchy. We'd best top off our ammo stock before we leave.
Well, I guess we're going Monarch, guys, so let's do it. Let's go ahead and talk to Ada before we head
Welcome
out.
back, Captain.
And then when we head out, I think,
Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to
I don't know who I want
contact
to
Dr.
take with
Wells?
me yet. Oh, Wells is trying to talk. Let's go. It's been
I
a
don't
minute since I
believe
heard
so,
from this
Captain.
dude. I want to hear what he got to say,
Transmission
guys.
incoming.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps? You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have. Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Oh, I just thought of this, guys. So if there's only 6 slots of the companions that we could have, because that's probably how many rooms we have on the ship, does that mean that there's more than 6 companions in total in the whole world that we can collect? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Which one should we go to? I want to go to Warning because this is on a hard mode after all. Yeah, let's go to Warning. Warning Dangerous. Too bad the other one didn't say recommended, because I would have recommended
We're
that.
in orbit over
But we going here,
Cascadia,
guys.
Captain.
Check it out. We're there. Ooh, kind of looking like Jupiter. Just a little bit. Now let's decide who comes with us. I want the Vicar to come. I'm gonna say Vicar and Felix, so that's what I already had, but let's take them. And here we are, looking really like Mars. Really brown. Not brown, but like orange, tan, cayenne, whatever.
Danger and adventure surely awaits.
And don't mind my hammer. I'm just, because in the loading screen it said something about a power hit. I'm trying to figure it out, guys. And that is the super special science hammer. I forgot what it's called. Also, I'm not big in the melee stats. I'm at a long range. I'm trying to get my tech up there, but I'm not really a melee guy, so I don't know if it's just me, but the hammer's not doing great, and it's not having some crazy effect. It does have knockback effect, I think. I'm not sure what it has, guys. To be honest, I'm not sure. It's just really cool. And we got another mother right there. Or I think that's a mother. No, that has a name, guys. What the hell? We have two named NPCs here.
Never anger a man of the claw.
Ooh, get it. Ooh, let's go. Alright, that was whack. But the first one, Vicar, shout out to Vicar, y'all. He out here doing work. That reminds me, shout out to Oxhorn if you really want some production quality content. Then go ahead and check his stream out. He's streaming again, and I believe he is going to be doing some more work for it as well. Although he's got it all taken care of, you know your boy's still gonna do his work on the videos. And I die, so if you don't want to die, don't get to the danger zone. This is the end of the video, guys. Like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys think about the video. If you find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, this is the prismatic hammer right here. It's a science weapon. Thank you so much, guys, for watching.